The first time I saw her, it was chaos. A sudden downpour, people scrambling for cover, and there she was, standing under a tiny cafe awning, laughing at the sky. I had an umbrella, a big sturdy one. I walked over and just held it over her head. She looked at me, surprised, then smiled. That smile, it was like the sun breaking through the clouds. "My name's Leo," I mumbled. She said, "I'm Maya," and just like that, our world began. Our first date was a disaster. I tried to cook, set off the smoke alarm, and we ended up eating burnt pasta on the fire escape, sharing stories under the city lights. It was perfect. We discovered we were opposites in every way. I was meticulously planned. She lived for spontaneity. I loved quiet nights in. She thrived on loud concerts and crowded streets, but somehow it worked. She pulled me out of my shell, and I gave her a safe place to land. We explored the world together. We got lost in the winding streets of Rome, shared a single scoop of gelato, and danced in a plaza filled with strangers. We watched the sunrise from a mountaintop in Peru, shivering but holding each other close. Every adventure, big or small, was another chapter in our story. Of course, it wasn't always easy. We argued about stupid things, like who finished the orange juice, and important things, like our futures. There were moments of doubt, moments when our differences felt like a chasm too wide to cross. One evening, after a particularly bad fight, I found a note on my pillow. It was a list of all the reasons she loved me, from the way I hummed when I was concentrating to the fact I always saved her the last piece of chocolate. At the bottom, it said, "Our differences are just the colors. You and I, we're the masterpiece." I found her by the lake where we had our second date. I didn't say a word. I just pulled out a ring. It wasn't a question of if, but when. Standing there, with the water reflecting the stars, she said yes. Our love story wasn't a fairy tale. It was real, it was messy, beautiful, and it was ours. And it was just getting started. Thank you so much for watching our story unfold. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. See you next time.